Warmane, the Wrath of the Lich King private server that no matter what, always had tons and tons of people playing on it. And yes, I know that the population numbers are kinda shady, but there's no denying that the servers are packed with real people playing. Log in any day of the week and world chat is filled with tons of pugs being formed for raids. It's like a cockroach. Yes, it's not the prettiest community, but it has survived wave after wave of competing private servers. No matter how big of a hit the private server community took, this was always left standing in a sea of servers that got shut down due to Blizzard sending them a cease and desist letter, rampant DDoSing, controversial decisions by staff members, or just plain old incompetence from the people running the server. I mean, I've been playing Warmane's Icecrown server on and off for over years, and every time I came back to it, my characters were still there and Dalaran was still completely packed with people. It didn't matter what was going on. This server always kept on going, and it seems invincible. It seems that even when I'm in a retirement home telling the nurse about no changes, there will still be people on Warmane asking 6k gear score for a TOC 10-man normal raid. However, there is one main competitor that might shake things up a bit, and that is of course Classic Wrath. You see, when Classic Vanilla was launched, many vanilla private servers took a huge hit, and the same went for Classic TBC. So, will Warmane's Wrath Lich King private servers finally bite the dust when Classic Wrath launches? Well, today I would like to talk about that a little bit and give you my predictions. If you're looking for the short answer, well then my answer would be no, it won't die. And there are some reasons why I think it will even manage to survive Classic Wrath Lich King, and that's because Warmane offers things that Classic Wrath Lich King will never be able to offer. First and foremost, it's free. Well, technically it is, but the queue times can be pretty darn long, that in some ways it's necessary to shell out $10 to get the queue skip, but other than that, it's completely free. Now at first I was probably just like you. Oh what? You can't pay $50 a month to play this game? What are you, homeless? But let me put this in perspective. You see, I'm from the Netherlands, and minimum wage here is a healthy 1636 euros. So 15 euros to anyone working minimum wage is not really a big deal. However, in the country of Bulgaria, for instance, minimum wage is a measly 312 euros. 312 euros. That's it. You see what I'm getting at? While they earn 5 times as less as someone from the Netherlands, the subscription fee is still the same. And yes, you can bet your ass that if the subscription fee was 5 times more expensive where I live, I wouldn't be playing the retail version or Classic Wrath. Because that would mean that every month I have to pay almost 80 euros just to play the game. So yeah, there are people playing there simply because it's free, and while to some that might not be a great reason, I can see why if the monthly subscription fee in your country is more than the value of a AAA title. The second reason why someone might choose Warmane over Wrath Lich King Classic is higher rates. When Blizzard is going to do Classic Wrath, obviously they'll stick to 1x rates. 1x rate for reputation, experience, the whole lot. And no matter what way you turn it, there's also a lot of people who've had enough of 1x rate servers. People that already leveled tons of other characters on several other Wrath Lich King private servers, and they can't bring themselves to level all the way from 1 to 80 on a 1x rate server. And hell, I'm even one of them. I've leveled a ridiculous amount of alts ever since I started playing on private servers, and doing it all over again on a 1x rate server? Yeah, I'd rather pass, and so would many other people. Third, and this is subjective, but I think Warmane moderates and bans bots a hell of a lot better than Blizzard ever did on Classic. Now I'm not saying there aren't bots in Warmane, and that there's no cheating going on, because I've seen a couple myself, but in my time of playing there, I've seen world message after world message of people being banned for botting. There were times where all of a sudden, world chat was completely filled with a huge list of bot bans from the staff there, and it seems like Warmane is being really active to get rid of bots, gold sellers, people using cheats, and so on. So, to put it simple, Warmane does a much better job at banning bots, and I can definitely understand why some people would prefer playing there over Classic Wrath Lich King. Reason number 4 is the cash shop. Now listen, I'm not a fan of cash shop. I think it's kinda ridiculous to see a Death Knight with green gear wielding Shadowmourne. But to some people, being able to buy certain pieces of gear is for them another reason to play on Warmane over Classic Wrath. Because aside from offering a boost and maybe some mount in the near future, they probably won't offer you the ability to buy gear, which Warmane does. Again, I'm not personally a fan of this, but it is a service that obviously has a demand, that Blizzard will not offer. At least not to this extent. And well, there's more reasons you can think of, like the time and money people spent on their tunes on Warmane that makes them not want to give up on them. The fact that Warmane has no layering, sharding, or isn't linked with any of the gross controversies Blizzard got themselves into. There's a lot of reasons to actually choose Warmane over Wrath of the Lich King Classic. So while yes, I do think Warmane will take some sort of a hit from Wrath of the Lich King Classic, the servers will probably survive and might even see a surge in players after Wrath of the Lich King Classic has been out for some time and Blizzard once again fails to deliver. Now, for all the people that are looking to play Wrath of the Lich King Classic, I really do hope Blizzard doesn't fail and that it will be a great iteration of the game. It's just that these days, Blizzard doesn't really have a great track record of releasing solid expansions now, do they? And well, that's all for now. I think Warmane will see some sort of a hit, but in the grand scheme of things, I still think there will be a lot of people playing on their servers. Whether I'm right or wrong about this is something that will be proven when Blizzard will release Classic Wrath of the Lich King. As always, I want to thank you for watching this video. I'm Hamsterwheel and have a good one.